Hi! So today I'm gonna show you a couple of combo lines of Brave Synchron, and I'm not gonna show you a whole spreadsheet of combo because there's no need to. Most of the times you're gonna figure stuff on the fly based on your draws with souls and your draws with librarian mid combo, so there is no point in making this video too long. I'm just gonna show you some lines that will be your bread and butter, and then the rest will resemble these ones or the ones you already know. For example, you still have your Shaman Marcher climb with Doppel, you still have your Naked Speeder with Stars and Souls, and you already know that stuff. So let's start with the Brave Synchron combos. The first one is very simple, right and jet. You go with the right stuff, bring Faithful, normal summon jet, and grab Dracoback. Then you do not search Griffin, you search Enchantress here because you're gonna need it to protect Speeder. What do I mean with that? Of course you discard Dracoback and equip to the Brave token, and you special Enchantress. Here you make Herald, not with the token of course, you make Herald with the Water Enchantress, and then you can take back right with the Enchantress you just used. There's no need to do this, but for example, you can discard a monster with Faithful, and then with that you can discard the Draco back. Again, this is just for the simplicity of the combo because I didn't want to include a discard. I wanted to show you that it's only those two cards that you actually need. So Jet Revive and make Speeder with a token, and it's a protected Speeder. They can even dump a Veiler on you because this is a floodgate on top of a negate. And then you go Speeder, summon a bunch of bodies, Stardust Search Illumination, and then you make Charge, draw one. You make Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon, new addition to the deck. This card is very good. It acts as an extender and as a way to protect your stuff from imperm or other negation, targeting negation stuff. So a very good inclusion from Maze of Memories, which will be in March. Yeah, so here you revive Jet, not Satellite, was my mistake. And Stardust Illumination now can special summon Stardust Trail directly from the deck, and that's because you control a Synchro monster that names Stardust Dragon. Where is it? Here. There's Stardust Dragon in the text of Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon. So this actually becomes a good card for once. And then you go with Accel, make a token, and make Librarian. You revive Stardust, Synchron, and Trail to make Omega, draw another card, and then you make Baron there. So this is 2 negates, hand rip, and a draw 2 from a combo that is basically untouchable from hand traps. The only stuff that could do something to you here are Token Collector, but nobody's playing that card, and Draw, but you're still able to make Speeder on their Draw. It's just you're gonna make one negate only, but yeah, this deck suffers draw a lot. Making a negate through draw is very much better than not doing any. So this is your first combo, very simple, insulated Speeder into 3 interruptions and the draw 2. The second combo will be with right, Stardust, and Souls. So you go with the right combo. This time you grab Griffin, as usual in other kind of brave piles, and then you go Souls. You draw 2. I keep a counter to count how many draws we have because I don't want to use the draws for as extenders. But of course, in a real game, you're gonna use the cards you draw. Like that's the whole point. But even if you don't draw any, so that's accounting for no good draws. Here you have already 2 draws, and then your Resolving Speeder, again, is protected from Imperm, and you grab Illumination. Here, I'm synchroning away Wandering Griffin Rider, and that's only possible post Maze of Memories, because once you have Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon on the field, you don't care about Nibiru anymore. Because even if they drop Nibiru here, you just tag out Synchro, I don't know, these and these for an Omega, and you get the Nib token, you get Omega, you get the Stardust, because Omega and Stardust will both be unaffected. So there's no need to keep Griffin on the field. I'd rather go for a better high ceiling combo, and just if they have Nibiru, then fine, we'll still have a lot of bodies and we get the token. So, and on top of that, post Crimson Dragon stuff, it would be even better because you're making Crimson Dragon with a Nib token and that Synchro, so it would be even funnier to get Nibiru there. But yeah, once you have Accel Stardust, you do not have to fear Nibiru at all if you have other stuff to synchro climb. So Accel Synchro Stardust, Revive Jet, make Librarian here. Here is the only point where Nibiru kinda does something to you, but you're still threatening a Baron, so they have to drop it before, to be honest. Okay, so we use Illumination and Special Summon Trader from the deck again, and make charge, draw 2, and make a token with Trail. Then we make Stardust level 5, and we make Baron there. Now you don't even need to keep his effect, so we can actually discard 1 card, revive that, and use Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon effect to synchro for a Changing, and that will give us 2 draws because the Stardust Dragon you're summoning with Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon is considered a synchro summon, and Librarian doesn't care if it's a synchro summon with Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon. He just tells you, motherfucker, draw a card. And it's mandatory, so do not forget that. And then you revive and make an Omega, and so you can proactively trigger Changing on your opponent's turn whenever you want with Omega. You Omega Hand Drip, and then Changing will banish 1 from the field and 1 from the grave. So again, this triple interaction with your opponent, but this time you drew 8. So you're probably winning this game. The combo number 3 is actually to show you how many different ways you have to make speeder, even non-conventional ways. For example, Right and Olion is speeder plus level 3 bodies. You're gonna see why. You grab Enchantress here, you make Accel, and then Olion makes a level 3 token, which I made with this other token because otherwise it's very confusing. Discard, and then you have speeder. If that's confusing, Accel Synchron sent Stardust from deck to grave to make Accel level 1. You could also make Herald here and for some reason make a Jet Synchron and make speeder that way. You kind of have to do what you have in hand, so that's one way to make speeder with a Lion, and you get the level 3 token as a bonus. Another way is of course Right and Satellite. You go Right, get back to the other type of token, and again we search Enchantress, discard, re-equip, and then with Satellite and Enchantress you just make speeder and you have a level 4 body on the field. And one last one to make speeder unconventionally is with Valor. Valor is actually a combo piece, as I said in the first video about this deck. You'll see why. So again, normal summon, grab Drakeback, grab Enchantress. Actually, I think I'm grabbing Enchantress so many more times than Griffin. Basically, if your hand has a lot of extenders, you grab Griffin. If you have less extenders and you have more hand traps, you're gonna grab Water Enchantress most of the times during your games. So, okay, we summon Enchantress and we make Accel with the token. We dump Stardust Synchron and make Accel level 1, and we Synchro for Herald. Then we tribute Herald and revive Stardust Dragon. And the good stuff about Herald and the the Illusion of Chaos package is that Illusion of Chaos is a ritual, right? So you go Herald Sailing 1 because it's more important than Stardust here, and Stardust Sailing 2. So Illusion and Illumination. Illusion, I skipped a step, special summon Souls draw 1, and then make speeder right there. So that's basically it. I don't think you need to memorize more than these combos. These are the ones you actually use, and then you, as I said, you make the other stuff on the fly. So remember the Accel Shaman Marcher double climb, and remember you don't have Cupid Pitch if you're not playing it, so you can just practice with that and personalize the deck as you want, and personalize this combo as you want. The most important thing is to get to a protected speeder if possible, and if it's not possible, get to a speeder in some unconventional way, for example with the Lion, for example with Satellite Synchron, or with just Effect Valor. With that being said, I'll wait to you at the next one. I have a very funny video about some matches post support. It will be an incredible video. I cannot wait to record that. Yeah, peace. Goodbye everybody.